My dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah's peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you all. Welcome to a new lesson entitled Round Up. Today, we have four main objectives, which are to recall vocabulary learned in Module 2, to revise the rule of the past simple, to revise using the adverbs of manner correctly, and to revise using personal pronouns accurately. Kindly open your student books, page 32, and your workbooks, page 35. Here you can find the most important words that you've studied with your teachers in Module 2. Please try to revise them before moving to practice. Now, let's practice. Here we need to circle the correct options. Please pause the video, do this activity, and then come and check your answers. Okay, number one, can you me a glass of water? Excellent. Can you bring me a glass of water? 2. It's getting dark outside. Don't worry, I've got a torch. 3. Do you need this document? No, you can delete it. 4. Turn your mobile phones, please. You can't use them in the cinema. Perfect. Turn off your mobile phones. Please, you can't use them in the cinema. 5. The average on Mars is minus 60 degrees Celsius. Wonderful. The average temperature. Finally, I need some about the first person to travel to space. Excellent. I need some information. Okay, let's move to the workbook, page 35. Also here you need to choose the correct option, A or B. Pause the video, do the activity, and then come and check your answers. Here you can find the correct answers. You can check yours. Let's move on to the past simple tense. Let's revise the affirmative form of the past simple. He played football yesterday. He watched a movie last week. He went to the club 2 days ago. He saw his friend at the mall last month. Please have a look at these two verbs. Excellent. I can hear you, my students. They end with ed. So the verbs in the past simple end with ed, and we call them regular verbs. But not all the verbs in the past simple are regular. We have excellent irregular verbs. So the affirmative form of the past simple is subject, then the verb, whether regular or irregular. Here you can find a list of the irregular verbs in your student books, page 72. Try to memorize as much as possible. Let's move to the negative form of the past simple. He played football yesterday. Can you please put it into negative? Excellent. He did not or didn't play football yesterday. One more example. He went to the club 2 days ago. Excellent. He did not or also didn't go to the club 2 days ago. So the negative form of the past simple is subject, then did not or didn't, plus infinitive or the base form of the verb. Is that clear? I hope so. Let's move to the interrogative form of the past simple. How to make a question in the past simple. We have two kinds of questions. Let's start with the yes or no questions, like this. Did you go to school yesterday? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. We have also the WH questions. For example, where did you go yesterday? I went to the zoo yesterday. So, for the yes or no questions, we start with did, then the subject, then the infinitive or the base form of the verb. And for the WH questions, we start with the interrogative tool, where, when, why, etc. Then did, subject, and finally the infinitive or the base form of the verb. Is that clear? Here you need to complete with the past simple of the verbs in brackets. Pause the video, do the activity, and then come and check your answers. Here you can find the key answers. Now, let's move to the adverbs of manner. Read the examples below and complete the rules with the words in blue. Mike is a very careful climber. He climbs carefully. Khalid is a very good driver. He drives well. So, careful and good are adjectives, and you find nouns. While carefully and well are adverbs, and they describe how something happens. So the adverbs of manner describe how something happens. Stan is a good driver. He drives carefully. So, how do we form adverbs of manner? We form most adverbs of manner by adding ly to the adjective. For example, quiet, quietly, careful, carefully. Adjectives ending in a consonant plus y. You need to drop the y and take I L Y. For example, easy, easily. And finally, for the adjectives ending in LE, you need to drop the E and take Y. For example, terrible, terribly. Okay? My students, as for the past simple that we have irregular verbs, here for the adverbs of manner, we have irregular adverbs. Okay? You can read them. Now, it's time for practice. Here, you need to complete the sentences with adverbs. Use the adjectives in brackets to form adverbs. Pause the video, do the activity, and then come and check your answers. Here are the key answers. Let's move on. Let's move to the personal pronouns. They are divided into subject pronouns and object pronouns. For the subject pronouns, they are I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. And for the object ones, they are me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. The subject pronouns always come at the beginning of a sentence as the subject of a verb, like he likes playing tennis, while the object pronouns come after the verb as an object. For example, I swim at school. The subject pronouns come before the verb be, like this. She is my best friend. They are at school. While the object pronouns come after the verb be. It was her. Who's there? It is me. Also, the object pronouns come after the prepositions for, to, at, with, etc. For example, I bought this present for her. Is that clear? I hope so. Let's practice. Here, you need to complete with personal pronouns. You can pause the video till you do this activity and then come and check your answers. Okay, here are the key answers. Now, my students, we've come to the last stage of our lesson, which is the closure. Let me ask you a question. What have you learned today? Today, we've recalled vocabulary learned in Module 2. We've revised the rule of the past simple. We've revised using the adverbs of manner correctly, and we've revised using personal pronouns accurately. And that's the end of our lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, my students, and good luck for you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.